That's right. We got the sit down. Dig it. This is what we're doing. We got Baker Beards coming in hot. Yeah, he was on Dave Motivation Channel yesterday, and now he's on Bearded Life Joe. Let's do it.
I love the fact that he even had a little bit of spitfire out as he was yelling, "Let's do it!
Let's do it!" That's what happens when you can't do takes and everything's live.
Oh man, listen, I know Ben does a great job on the intros, but I don't know. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good way to start a show.
Okay, let's see if I can do "What's up, guys?"
No, you can't. Sorry, sir. No, don't do that again. Okay. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. That's like to do. But anyways, guys, yep, it is Sunday. It is time for the sit down. And this week, Chad is back. We appreciate Chad being back, man. It's always cool having you on, dude.
Yeah.
Lots of fun whenever you're here. And we are honored to be joined by Caleb from Barker's Beards.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. You're busy.
What I heard last night was pretty big. And unfortunately, I couldn't be there last night. I was watching my brother defend his title last night at his IWA wrestling match. And unfortunately, he lost that title. Wasn't a good night for him, but it was a good night for him. Title is just like a thing, you know? But He moved up. Chad will understand this. He dropped a mid-level title, and at the end of the match, got attacked by a main eventer to start his storyline with said main eventer.
Right.
So therefore, even though he lost the title, he actually moved up the ladder. Yeah. So it was a good night all around for him, all part of the deal. Let's see who's in here. We got Rob always in here. What's going on, Rob? How you doing? Nick H, Joe Sway, Logan. What's going on, guys? And are we watching the fight tonight? I'm not paying to watch it. I can promise you that much. Okay.
This is probably going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I do not care about a great boxer fighting a YouTube guy.
Nope.
Like, sorry. Nope.
Yeah, no. Listen, the only thing that really scares me deep down in my core is that as small of a chance as there is a small chance that Floyd could lose. And if he does, boxing is ruined. That's it. All credibility to boxing is dead in that moment.
And everyone has a puncher's chance, right? So,
I hope for Floyd's sake that does not happen. But I doubt very seriously that it's really that close of a possibility.
Right. Yes.
Aaron, sir, you know me by now. Listen, I will defend my friends to the death. However, we won't allow any drama in here. If they come in here starting something, tonight's about Caleb and about having a good time on the sit down. So if they come in here trying to start something, they get booted pretty quickly. I promise you that one. So no worries about that in here.
This is the only time you'll ever hear me saying, but we don't want no drama. No drama. Okay, I won't do that again.
No, don't do that again either.
Hey, I know I can't sing. I can't sing and I can't dance, but I can make the romance. Yeah, dig it.
Tevin, what's going on, Tevin?
Hey,
we miss you, sir. We miss you, Tevin. We need you to get you back on screen somehow. Jeff Rice, how you doing tonight, sir? Hope everyone's doing well. So, again, if you don't know the man below me, last night, him and Bearded Motivation absolutely tore up the interwebs. They had people going nuts. Dave was talking about the things and the stuff and the things, and things went crazy. They went absolutely crazy over there. So congratulations, Caleb, on a great night. I heard it was amazing.
It was awesome, and we're just taking the energy from that. We're feeding it right off into this, and we're going to roll with it and have another great night tonight. So,
yeah.
Oh, you got a question already, sir? Hey, Barker, I missed last night. Do you have a tobacco scent?
I do. I've got a tobacco vanilla, and it's got a little bit of a cologne kick in the back of it. I don't want to call it a cologne, but it's got that cologne type smell in the background of it. I really enjoy it. I've had really good results with it. So yeah, we've got that, and I've got what's called a Havana wrap which is a sweet Havana Cuban cigar smell to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. And he also makes a scent profile that when he sent it to me, I was like, man, this is the first time Caleb's ever sent me anything, and I'm not going to like it. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I did not think I was going to like it the second it got here. I was like, oh, man, this is going to suck. I'm going to have to tell Caleb I don't like. Dude, you proved me wrong, sir, because the berry picker is very nicely done. It is like, I don't know, man. I think the addition of the leather was the key here, because I think the leather helped smooth out the whole profile so it's not so overpoweringly berry, if you will.
Right, because I mean, berry by itself can be really, really sweet.
Yes.
And if it's too sweet, I don't want it under my nose all day long. So you got to have something that can kind of cut that out. Tonka bean is really good at doing that. Certain leather scents, certain tobacco scents can all do that because they've got a little bit of a bitterness to them that can kind of cut through that sweetness and really dull it down to where it's not overpowering.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I've had a few scent profiles before where they just very berry heavy and it's so sweet right underneath your nose. Like, it's just too much. And that's what I was worried about here. But you did a really nice job of blending this together, making it a very unique scent profile that's very, very nice. Like, well, sir, if you want to try Berry Picker, here we go. Ready? Shameless plugs. The code LIGHT15 will save you 15% off. And tonight, if I remember correctly, if I say this wrong, Caleb will correct me or Chad will throw an elbow at me. The first the first 5 orders that he gets in tonight are going to get a free oil. Am I correct about this?
That's correct.
There you go. So first 5 orders tonight will get a free oil added into whatever you order tonight. Use the code LIGHT15, get your 15% off, and you'll get a free oil. And oh, by the way, you guys might want to go tell everybody that they should go on and get in here. I know it's Sunday. People are being lazy. Who ate what? Who's tired? But Caleb's also doing not 1, not 2, but 3 giveaways tonight. 3. And Chad has already made up about 20 different accounts so we can try and win. So you want to get some people in here to make sure you got a chance at least, all right?
I don't know how to do that, but apparently I did it.
Hey, beautiful. How you doing tonight? Thank you for coming in. Jeff, Caleb, non-beard question. What's your favorite cigar?
Ooh, that's a tough one because I'm kind of I don't want to say an aficionado because there's a whole lot out there that I haven't tried, but I'm pretty picky about my cigars. One of my top ones would be a Cohiba Macassar. It's a very well blended high end cigar. If you're looking for something more on the low end of the budget, I would say a Black Label Obsidian is a really nice one, and the probably what's the Brick House Maduro is a nice cigar.
Okay. Tevin, you know I love you, right? But that definitely was not directed at you. Sorry.
It was for me. I'm the co-host.
No, not for either one of you guys.
Well, I've been meaning to ask you anyway, and I mean this exactly the way it sounds. How the hell did you pull that?
I have no idea, sir. I don't know. I don't.
Way out of your feet.
Oh, I know. Believe me, she gets mad at me because I tell her this all the time, and she's like, "Shut up! Why do you say that?" Because you are. You're like you're playing like pro basketball, and I'm still playing friggin' Pee Wee League. Like it's not even close here. All right?
You're still playing hoops in the hood.
You're a 4 and you're playing with the 10s.
Yeah,
I ain't figured out how you made that jump yet. All love to you, bro, but I'm just saying.
Listen, you're not telling me anything I don't know, sir. Okay. I am fully aware that I have batted way out of my friggin' range right now, but for some reason,
y'all seem to be a really good click from what we see on the videos and stuff, and I've talked to her a couple of times in the reviewers table when she's on there. She'll sit in with us and talk. And she seems really cool, and I'm happy for you, bro.
She is an awesome person. Actually, I told her one time, I said, somebody like you, it's like a unicorn. I didn't always think they were real until I found you. You're beautiful and you're cool to hang out with. Like, I didn't think those two things went together. I thought you could only have one or the other.
But most of the time, you'll get something that's drop dead gorgeous, but has the attitude of a total jackass. So,
Caleb, it looks like you already have someone who ordered.
oh, big check.
Jose said that he's ordering something. He just
Yep,
ordered.
I got one order in.
Well,
Yeah.
so Joe Sway has gotten the first free oil of the night. There you go. Caleb, is the free oil the same as last night?
This.
No.
So that means if you got the free one last night, you might want to order again tonight because you're going to get a different free one.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Last night was done by Gary. Gary did the free oils for last night. He did that as just a, hey man, I appreciate it. We're good buddies. We talk all the time. We buy each other's products, whatnot.
Gary's awesome.
But I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got 5 cents over here. I just posted this on Instagram a couple of days ago. My wife and I sat down and we make these cents together. And she'll be like, oh, add this, add that. And I'll be like, okay, we'll add this and we'll try this with it. We ended up coming up with 5 different cents. There's 2 out of this 5 that I really like. I will send you one of those 2. It will be an unlabeled bottle because they don't have names or anything yet. But I'm going to keep track of who gets what. And then you tell me what you think of the new scents that are coming out.
Ooh.
Nice.
We'll play that game with it. How about that?
I love the fact that Nicole said I'm just a normal girl, and then Tevin responded with Joe ain't normal though.
No.
Joe's not normal. So, I mean, the love I feel from my friends is real in here. Let me tell you, the love I feel from my friends is real.
Well, we're not
No.
saying that things that people don't already know. Like it's not like this is a shock.
Thanks, Chad. Again, much appreciated,
And at
sir.
the same time, it's not just 1 or 2 of us. It's the whole freaking community that have this opinion.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah,
So when
that's
you have
cool.
the mob can't be wrong, right?
Well, I mean, you know, hey, there were times in history where the mobs were wrong,
Yeah, well, you know.
but no, I will submit to the fact that I'm not normal. I'm cool with that. Actually, if my daughter was here, see, this is why I need her back, like in action. She would turn to you and say, "It's okay that he's not normal because being normal is boring.
Yeah,
I agree.
So we don't want to be normal."
I
I'm a
agree.
weirdo. In case people who haven't seen me on screen don't know that yet, but I'm a weirdo. I don't want to be.
Well,
I
you
can't,
can connect-
Chad. Is there any way you could throw up a link in the chat for them to Caleb's website?
I don't know how to do that. You're talking to a caveman here.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
I can't. I do everything from my phone, guys. I apologize, but what I can do is, if one of my moderators is in here and they hear me, they can throw it up there. This is true, by the way. I don't know if Caleb witnessed this. I put your name on my chest. You better know that I love you. I never did that for my wife, and I'm still hearing about it to this day. This is a true story where Tevin wrote his name on my chest, put whipped cream over his nipples, and danced on my birthday.
Wow.
Now I know why he gets mad at Nicole. Because he wants you.
You know what?
Oh, that's low. That's low.
It was on a live stream. It happened on a live stream that's still out there.
I have to see this.
Yes.
It's out there. Reviewers table from last year around this time for my birthday.
Oh, I'm getting this up right now.
What's going on, Mr. Hookham? All right, let's refocus back. All right, we know I'm not normal. I'm weird. We're good. We'll move on from this. All right. So, Caleb, sir, tell the folks, because I had somebody turn to me and actually say, "Oh, I saw your review of that new company," and I went, "Caleb's not new." Tell them how long you've been doing this, sir.
We've actually been in business for maybe just over 2 years now. Reason a lot of people don't think but think that we're a new company. We don't do a whole lot of the advertising. We don't have ads all over Instagram, all over Facebook. That stuff costs money.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm more of a community guy. I like to get people close by. I like advertisement to be word of mouth, because if you can't advertise by word of mouth, then your product's not doing what your product should be doing. I've come out with my first product. It was on Dave's channel. I've been running with Dave since the very beginning. When I first started growing a beard, I started watching Dave. I started watching Dan C. Started watching Scuba. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I can do this. And there's certain scents that at the time, the real big scents were woody scents. Everybody wanted a woodsy scent. I don't like woodsy scent. I have one. I make a woodsy scent for the people that like it. I don't ever wear it. It's not my type of scent. I'm more of the beachy, berry, fruity, food type scents. I mean, I've got one that's peach cobbler, and it smells exactly like my mama's peach cobbler. I have, we've got scents that are beachy scents, like my Caribbean Escape. We've got Skinny Dipping, which is a nice summertime scent. It's the one that we gave away last night. It has watermelon and cherry, and it's all kinds of like a fruity punch type scent. And then we've got stuff that now I've got a couple of cologne scents. One of the big ones that I've got is the Southern Orchard. It's a great summertime cologne scent. It's got oranges and driftwood and Hawaiian plumeria and all this stuff blended in with it together, that it absolutely is awesome to wear in the summertime. So I mean, we try to branch out and cover all bases, and we're always coming up with something new. Just like the other night, we sat down and made 5. Next week we're liable to sit down and make 4 or 5 more. So I mean, we're always coming up with something new. We're always trying to make stuff better. It's like now in all of our products, we're carrying a new oil line. It has argan oil, it has jojoba oil, and it has sweet almond oil, which we've always had. But we went ahead and added in a hemp seed oil, and we added in avocado oil. And everybody that has tried the new oil blend, whether they like the scent or not, scent's subjective. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
What you like, I don't like. What he likes, she won't like. Whatever. But to me, the main thing is, does it feel good in your beard, and does it make your beard feel the way you want it to feel?
Yeah.
And this new oil blend has definitely stepped up the game.
My beard loves hemp seed oil.
See, that's a lot of people. And hemp seed oil has been used back for over 3,000 years for hair products.
Right.
You mean your ancient Egyptians used them, your Himalayan folks used them, people that are up in the mountains use it to keep the winter freeze off their hair, and it keeps your hair hydrated the way it's supposed to. I mean, hemp seed oil is awesome, and that's why we wanted to add it into our lineup. Now, some of the people that have bought in the past will notice that our prices went up, but in order to get our oil performance-wise up where it needed to be, I had to add in a few ingredients, and a few ingredients added in cost extra. But now we're still well below market average. I mean, anytime, I don't know of very many companies that are running products for $15 per item or $25 for a combo. And that's our everyday price.
Right.
And reviewers such as Joe and Dave and Mo the Bearded Shark, there's codes out there. If you watch these guys and you're watching, even if you're a new guy and you just happen to type in Barker's Beards on YouTube, you're going to see a review. And these guys all have codes, and hey, use the codes. That's what they're there for. Those codes will save you shipping costs. Which,
Joe will say it. He told me before, he was like, Chad, go pick it up. He's like, for the price, this stuff is a steal. Like, go get some.
I've said it more than once. At the price point that it's at, it's hard to point at another company, and everybody's got great stuff, right? But when you start looking at the price points, you're like, man, how is he doing this at this price point, sending out these kind of products? Because it's one of the better feeling beers that I've experienced. The butter is fantastic, dude. I absolutely love your butter.
Great. Awesome. I mean, that's why I do it. And I try to keep my price point, because when I first started out, I was in a job and I was making about $9-10 an hour. And when you start looking at some of these combos that are out there for $40-50, I mean, you've got some companies that are selling 2-ounce bottles of oil for $50. And granted, when you start looking at it, yeah, they've got a lot of high-end oils in there.
Yes, child.
But at the same time, hi, Sammy.
Looks like Logan just ordered Berry Picker from you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But I mean, like I was saying, at the same time, I agree that the products are great, but your everyday average Joe has a hard time knocking out $50 for a bottle of oil.
Right.
And to me, it's about the people that are working on a budget. I'm more of a blue collar guy, and that's kind of the guy that I kind of cater to. That's the people that I want wearing my product.
Yeah, like for me, not a sob story or anything, but I got laid off 3 months ago. So,
right.
You know what I mean? That's why I just stick to sample sets now, because things happen, right? Luckily for me, though, I'm not married and I don't have kids, so I don't have to worry about that. But there's other people who, are married and do have kids, and they're laid off as well.
He said Caleb sounds like Ken when he says oil.
Oil.
Well, Ken from Kentucky. He's got that Louisville.
He is only about 3 or 4 hours away from me, so
he's got that weird kick. But then again, I know I sound weird to those guys. I know I sound odd. So just picked up some Southern Sunrise. Looks like you're going to be busy again tonight, Caleb.
Thank you. I'm good with it. Hey, the orders come in, I'll make the product. I've got plenty of stock up here. Logan, you were in the top first 5, so you're going to get one of the new tester oils that I'm going to send out. It's one of those things that, we try to make it to where our product is accessible. By the rich folks, we try to make it accessible where it's for the middle class folks. And with COVID going on, I mean, a lot of people are hurting right now. And all you have to do is go through town and see how many help wanted signs are up. And a lot of people are still off in hiding because of COVID. And it's one of those deals that you have to make a product that is available to all people, not just a certain range.
I first of all, I couldn't agree with you more about the COVID thing. Like COVID, we're just getting to the point in Jersey where they're starting to return to some semblance of normalcy right now, so hopefully things start to open back up a little bit more. But man, companies that I looked at before and I was like, man, that's not that bad of a price tag. All of a sudden when COVID hit, I was like, why are you so expensive? They didn't change at all. I just didn't have any money. That was the difference.
Right. And it makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. Fear of the Beard wants to know if he made the cut for the free oil. He got Hannah wrapped.
Let's see. Yep, I got one more. I got one more to give away tonight.
One more.
One order left to get a free oil with your order. One left. But while we wait to see if that one more order is going to come in, Caleb and Chad, if you're both ready, let's go ahead and do our first giveaway of the night. We're about 25 minutes in.
Let's do it.
So let's do our first giveaway of the night. What we're going to do is a combo of choice, Caleb, or are you going to pick out one and send it to him?
No, I'll let them do combo of choice. You win, you do a combo of choice. That way, if you bought something, you don't end up with something two of the same thing.
Smart.
All right.
You want the dots up?
Yep. Go ahead and put the dots up. So listen, you guys know the rules. Only enter once. Wait for my number range. All right. And if you enter twice, you're disqualified. And don't listen, if you get prioritized, it's not my fault. Don't get mad at me. All right. So we got 34 in here. So let's do random number generator 15-30. Go. Look at that. I said giveaway, and we jumped up to almost 40 people.
So it works. Their ears are burning.
Oh, whoa, StreamYard. Thank you so much for doing it in orderly fashion.
I got to say hi to my reading buddy, Pete White. I love talking to that guy. We always talk about books because not many people read. So,
I love reading. I got a small library here at the house.
yeah, what kind of books do you read?
A lot of action adventure stuff. I got a lot of Clive Cussler books. I've got some old David Eddings books that I enjoy reading.
Nice.
I'm kind of a mixed bag. Anything that has to do with knights and wizards and sorcery and that kind of thing, I can get into.
You might like Joe Abercrombie. He's one of my favorite authors. He writes awesome, grim, dark fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Stop. We have a winner. It came in at the right as I was about to say we have to re-roll. The win came in right at the last minute there. Well done. You can go ahead and stop. We have a winner. I'm just double checking to make sure nobody had it before him. And I don't see it. So the winning number is 29. And the win goes to, gentlemen, I should change my name back to Waltimus Prime.
I'll take that win. Yeah, Walt won't mind. He's okay with it.
Congrats, Walt.
Thanks, Rob. I took your advice on the headphones and the mic.
Congratulations to Walt. I'm still calling you Walt. I don't care if it's Gentleman's Prime. There you go.
Gentleman Prime.
Congrats to Walt. Couldn't happen to a better guy in this community, so congratulations.
That's like the third or fourth name change he's gone through.
I just knew him as Waltimus, but Walt's awesome, man. I've becoming real good friends with him, and he's just an awesome, genuine guy to get to know. And he started up his YouTube channel to do men's grooming, and he just did the belt and soap.
Appreciate it, Hookem.
Yep, so that would be number 5. So there you go. You guys fulfilled the challenge laid out by Caleb. If you could get the 5 done, 5 free oils, boom, you did it. Awesome. You guys are amazing. And
appreciate it.
And unreleased scents they get. They get unreleased scents.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
I can hear my child complaining from the bathroom right now about her sunburn. Before she left today, I said, Sam, 94 outside. Put the sunblock on. Oh, no, I'll be fine. It's just my aunt's backyard. Put the sunblock on, Sam. She didn't listen.
Now she has to pay the price.
Hey, I tried to do the dad thing and tell her what to do. She didn't want to listen.
See, I've got a 13-year-old daughter, and we just come back from Florida last week. And, yeah, same thing. Get down there. Look, you've got to put sunscreen on at least every hour to hour and a half.
But apparently,
4 hours later, here they come back for more sunscreen.
Yeah,
y'all going to regret that decision.
But apparently,
about 3 days in, they'd wish they'd have listened.
If you put beard oil or beard butter on the burn, it'll actually help recover the sunburn.
And if you put beard butter on when you go out in the sun, you'll bake. Like but you'll smell good while you bake.
It's like the Walking Dead people will be coming out of the woodworks. What's that smell? And you're just laying there roasting.
What is that fragrance? Oh, it's the guy that's on the floor being burned to death, but he smells great. He smells fantastic.
You smell delicious, but you look terrible. Burnt like a lobster.
I never wear sunscreen, but I live in the Midwest. Well, I guess that's your. No, listen. Well, since we're best sunscreen story in history, my brother and I and all of our family go to Dorney Park. I don't know if anybody knows what Dorney Park is, or if there is another one anywhere. But it's like an amusement park that has a water park attached to it. It's 104 this day, right? So we're spending most of our time in the water park. My brother is running around with no shirt on, no sunscreen on, no nothing. And he thinks he's fine because you're perpetually wet. So you don't feel hot. You're wet the whole time, right?
That don't work.
Yeah, we went home. He couldn't move. The boy had to go to the emergency room. He had second-degree burns on his back. Like, he had full-size blisters forming. And I said, I'm sorry, when I put the sunscreen on, what was that word you called me? Yeah, you called me a bitch. Remember that? I remember. Right? How you feeling right now? I'm good. I wore sunscreen. I got a little tan going on. I'm fine, by the way. So, lessons are learned the hard way, unfortunately, sometimes.
Guess who just came in? Jay Cruz.
Oh, no.
Let's go!
Jay, I'm not like you, sir. You could have been here earlier. I didn't just get done saying hello now. You could have gotten here earlier. God.
Did you read Rob Acker's comment about the vinegar bath?
Hold on. I'm going back to look for it.
No way. No way.
Like you took a bath in like full-on vinegar?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, there's truth to that. Yeah.
Is there?
Yes, we used to take if you get sunburnt really, really bad, especially down at the beach, we used to take a washcloth and soak it down with vinegar and just pat it over your sunburn.
Wow.
And it helps draw a lot of the heat and stuff out of it.
Really? I didn't know that.
You learn something new every day.
Okay,
You learn
I have a
something new.
question because
Go ahead.
we have talked, obviously, I haven't got to try your products yet, but the ones that I'm really curious about is Dark Seduction.
Yes, that is
Dark.
a black raspberry vanilla and actually the name of it is a Black River musk smell that goes with it. It's just 2 scents blended together, or actually it's 3 scents blended together. But yeah, it's one I released it before I released the berry picker.
Okay, I've never heard of that Black River musk before, so that's new and interesting.
It's nothing that's going to just punch you in the face, kind of heavy, but it has a nice manly smell to it, and it's got that raspberry that kind of drifts over the top of it.
I'm all about those dark scents. So, and then Smoky Mountain Trails.
Smoky Mountain Trail, that's the one that Corey from Weatherbeard actually ordered it last night. It is the only scent that I carry that has all essential oils in it. It has Atlas cedar wood, sandalwood, and vetiver, all 3 essential oils. And the length on the scent doesn't last as long as, say, a fragrance oil, just because it is an essential oil mix. But it's got that woodsy, smoky, campfire type feel that you would get like camp.
There you go. Okay.
Awesome.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
The other one is a Southern Sunrise.
Yeah, I think somebody else just ordered it. Southern Sunrise is a coffee with like a butter pecan creamer in it.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm guessing y'all have butter pecan in Canada.
Yeah.
It's really big, a Southern thing, but it's more of a vanilla ice cream with pecans in it, if that kind of makes sense.
Right.
And you turn that into a creamer, and that's what you'll end up with when you get the Southern Sunrise.
Nice.
Okay.
Cruz is saying that I'm the bully, Joe, but I bet you if we did a poll, he would lose bad.
He would lose as fast as he would lose to a gaggle of Mises in a fight. That's how fast he would lose.
I was waiting for that when that was coming out.
The gaggle of Mises would take him down, and the votes would take him down as well. It wouldn't be pretty for Cruz. It would not be pretty. But Caleb said something before that actually made me think back. So you said you've been around about as long as I have now. So back when we all first got into this game, let's say, probably before Chad even knew we all existed, when you got around back then, almost it was like every company had the same kind of scent profiles.
Yeah.
Everybody had a woodsy, everybody had a tobacco and vanilla, everybody had, some kind of cologne. Like there were just standards that were there.
Right.
And right around maybe like 6 months in for me, companies started taking like leaps and trying different things and doing stuff different. And all of a sudden, you started hearing some of the craziest things you could have ever thought of thrown into a beard oil.
Mm-hmm.
And they were amazing. When you came around, did you notice that too? That it was a lot of like the standards and
I did, and it's one of the things I hated. I absolutely hate it because, okay, you've got this company that's been in business for 5 years that has a tobacco vanilla. Okay, so you know it's selling and you know people like it, so you want to make a tobacco vanilla, but you've got to make it, one, as good if not better than theirs,
Right.
but two, it can't duplicate theirs. It has to be your own stuff, and that was one of the things. Cause when I first got into it, I started buying a couple from this company, a couple from that company to see kind of what was going around and what I liked, what I didn't like. And there were so many of them that were so much the same that you were like, okay, it's almost like they're all coming from the same place.
Right.
There would be a difference, but it would be a very small difference. So I started getting in with a couple of the owners, and I'm like, look, where are y'all getting scents from? Okay, and this guy would, give me one of his companies. Well, I like this place here, and I like this place here. And so I started looking for everywhere except for those places.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't want to even accidentally duplicate something that somebody else is making.
right.
Yeah.
But I want to keep the quality where it has to be. Because I mean, to me, if a scent does not last 6 to 8 hours, then it's not doing its job.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when we put this stuff in here. Yeah, it makes our beard feel great and it keeps it healthy, but it's right under your nose all day long. And if you're going to wear it, you're going to like the scent and you want to be able to smell it. You don't want somebody, 20 yards away from you to smell it, but you want somebody that's, close enough to get within your personal bubble to be able to pick it up and go, oh, yeah, what's that, dude? And that's kind of what I go for, but it has to have the legs on it. And a lot of companies that produce fragrance oils don't make fragrance oils to last in the air that long.
Right.
Notice how long I'm leaving up the comment that told me to take down his other comment because, Jay Cruz thought you were from Canada, sir. He thought you were Canadian, apparently.
Me?
Yeah,
No,
you.
he thought the
Oh,
company.
hell no.
Yeah, well, we could tell by the accent. So, like, unless you were from PEI out here, you might have something like that. But
No. I'm from good old Southern Tennessee.
It is amazing how many companies there are today. It is.
Oh. But the thing that I like that you actually said is you found out what they were doing and you went the opposite way. And I always remember hearing a quote saying, find out what the masses are doing and then go the complete opposite way. Don't just follow.
You have to if you want to set yourself out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. If not, you get thrown in the mix with, oh, well, it's just another beard company. And when I first started out, we started doing like the Fruit Loops went over really well. The peach cobbler went over really well. A couple of the food things kind of went over really well. And I'm like, okay, but there's only so many foods that you don't mind smelling.
Right.
So we're going to have to do something a little bit different. Gary Lewis, I say this with all the love in my heart. Kiss my ass. But it's one of those things. You try to do something different. So I kind of went with the berry thing because a lot of people don't go off with the berry stuff.
Right.
And I mean, that's just what I'm doing for right now. Later on, I might actually change it up and go some different direction with it.
Right.
But that's kind of the kick we're on right now. I'm working on really getting a good cologne scent. I've got a couple of them that are like, I got like probably two that are decent cologne scents. One of them I really like, but I'm really looking to make that one that's going to just knock it out of the park. And it's constantly in the making.
Those who don't know how to be friends with Gary Lewis would think that was serious. But those of us who are friends with Gary would know. No, that's just them being them. They're good.
Yeah. Gary and I talk outside of live streams, in live streams. Matter of fact, I said this last night. He brought up, so I'll say it again. I got to the beach, and my first day on the beach, I got up on the balcony, and I video called Gary just so I could have the beach in behind me while I'm holding my phone and say, "Hey, asshole, I just want to let you know I'm at the beach."
But like that's just like me and Chris. We bug each other. He calls me fake macho man, and I call him the paperweight champion with his little belts that he has there.
But that's what makes this play. That's what I try to tell people when somebody's like, "Oh, well, you have a YouTube channel." No, this community of ours is a little bit different, and yes, it's got its goods and its bads, and recently things have been going left and whatever. But what makes this place so cool is the relationships that are formed and the little inside jokes like that, where you get in a live stream and 3 jokes have been said before you even got going because everybody's waiting for it to happen already.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's what really makes it special, and that's what holds everybody together, in my opinion. Because we can all cut up, we can all have fun. We're all looking at the same goal in the end, which is, to be a group of guys bearded guys, that we all have one thing that we all need. That's beard products to keep our beard as healthy as it needs to be, to keep it looking as good as it can be. And we try to help each other in that. There's multiple companies that I talk with. I talk about Gary but Jimmy from Ruddy Man, and I talk with Bam, and I mean, there's multiple companies that I talk with quite often. If I'm not talking with them, I'm popping in a live stream just saying, "Hey, what's up?" And if I ever need anything, I know I can make that phone call, and they'll help me out with whatever it is I need help with.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, same thing here. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate. Well, wait, hold on. If you ever need anything besides money, because I don't have any of that stuff, but like anything else, I got you. Just
And
call Chad about the money.
I'm laid off, man. What are you calling? and I have Canadian money, so 50 cents is like 35 cents. What are you doing, man? Like, I can't help. Not only am I can't help you out at all, I literally cannot do nothing. But I think that's the one thing that people need to remember. And I could be talking out my butt, but try not to take yourself so seriously. Like, have a sense of humor about yourself and what you're doing. It doesn't all have to be business, right?
Right. I mean, if you can't step outside of the whole business aspect and just be you, be a guy, be a bearded guy that likes to have fun, that likes to, joke around. The beard products that I make is stuff that I enjoy doing. This is my hobby. This is not my full-time job. This is my hobby. And yes, I make a little money off of it. Granted, I don't try to make a living off of it. But this is my hobby. This is what I enjoy doing. It's like, I see these guys up here that, "Oh, this sounds great," or, "I bought this one and I love it." That's what makes my day. If you love a product that I made, and a product that I made has helped you out in your little beard journey that you've got going on personally, then I've done my job.
So I just want to go on things. So Nick is like, yeah, Canadian money is lame to U.S. people. Yeah, I could see that. I think you guys call it monopoly money because all of ours is colored.
Yeah.
But the thing that's funny about U.S. money when you go, because we have loonies, we just have coins for our dollars. You guys have bills, and you feel rich when you go to the U.S. because you got a wad like that. That's just ones.
No, the only time you have wads like that, it's just ones when you go to the strip club.
Well, we also call those the pretend baller roll. So what you do is take a bunch of ones, roll them up together, and then you wrap $100 bill around the outside of it, and you make everybody think that you got a thick wad of $100 bills, but in reality, you got about $140 in there.
Yeah.
About it.
Like, man, I remember when I went to the States, I was like, man, I got so many ones. Like, what's going on? I'm used to walk. You know how hard it is to walk past a bum in Canada when they ask for change and all your money is coins? It is like you're just when you're walking and they're like, hey, you got any change? And you're like, no. and then you try to walk without making the jingle sound. It's impossible.
Put your hands on your pocket while you walk.
Yeah, and you're like, nah. Yeah.
Yes, Gary, you're the only one that got the WD-40 in a bottle.
Yeah. That was a special one, Gary, just for you. Just for you. Yeah, but who wants to carry around a bunch of coins? I mean, my grandfather used to do it, and then when I was younger, we got to go back to when I was younger here. He'd walk around with change in his pocket, and at the end of the night, he'd take the change out of his pocket, and he'd shake it by my ear, and he'd go, "How much?" And he would say if I got close to it, I could have it. Listen, there was times I said, "Oh, like 28 cents," and he had like $4 in quarters, and he still gave it to me. It was just a game he messed with me. He always used to shake it by my, "How much? How much?" So he always had change in his pocket. Always.
In all honesty, I wish they would do away with all coinage except for quarters.
I don't see the need for a penny, honestly. Like, has anybody ever been like,
a penny?
has anybody ever gone to the store and said to themselves, "Oh my God, I could have that bag of chips if I just had 1 penny"?
No.
Well, in Canada, they stopped making them because they're more expensive to make than what they're actually worth.
They are here too. We just still keep popping them out.
Like, I don't think I've used a penny ever, honestly. Ever.
Well, and that's the thing with change. Like, you go out and you buy something with cash, and then you come home and you just throw all this change on your table, and you're like, "Where'd this come from? I bought 2 things. 2 things."
Oh, but all right, we are right around the 50-minute mark. So what do you say, Caleb? You ready to do another giveaway here?
Sure, let her rip.
Let's do it now before everybody can run in here to try and get in on the giveaway real quick. To the people who have stayed here and been watching this whole time. So guys, we're ready to do another giveaway. We're going to do it the same way, random number. Please remember, only enter once. Listen, if you enter once, you got a chance at winning. If you enter twice, you're definitely disqualified. So therefore, only enter once. Wait for my number range, all right? And remember, the internet prioritizes your answer on your screen. So it's whoever gets it first on my screen. There are about 30 of you in here. So let's do, what do we want to do here, Joe? Let's do random number 40 to 55. Go. Yeah, everybody had to hit backspace, erase, and start over.
Yeah. I've done that where like the hands are on the numbers so you can just get it in real quick before someone else.
Wait, I gotta go back and find that comment because that was great. And if you cry, you get vatoid. That was great, Ben. Well done, sir. What's going on, Bad and Bearded? How you doing? All right. We're going down the list, boys and girls. We're going down the list.
I was talking about Ben earlier today. We were talking about him racing karts and stuff. A lot of my in-laws are from up in Ohio, and that's a real big thing up in Ohio. And they thought it was pretty cool that I actually knew somebody that was actually racing karts. So
nice.
All right, gentlemen, you can all, and gentlemen, ladies, whoever's in here, you can go ahead and stop. We do have a winner. And I think if this is right, this guy literally just walked in here, said hi to everybody, and then decided to go ahead and win a giveaway. So the winning number is 44, and it goes to Bad and Bearded Casey, who, if I'm correct, literally just said, "What's up, people?" Like, he just walked in the door and then went, "Oh, look, giveaway. Boom, there's my number. I'm going to go ahead and win this one." All you got to do is be here. That's it. Congrats to Bobby, man.
Yeah,
congrats. I don't even know Bad and Bearded really. So how's it rigged? They could have yelled that if it was one of the table guys or something, but
it's always rigged when you don't win.
I was afraid it was going to be me. Why would you be afraid it was going to be you? You should be happy if it was going to be you.
I'm really glad it wasn't.
Congratulations. Yep, all those congrats out there. throw the congrats, throw the rigged out there. It's cool. Whatever you want to throw out there.
He just said, give that one to Chad. I won yesterday.
Oh, Chad, look at that, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Wow.
Ben, what the hell, man? I thought we had an agreement, sir. Ben, we can't have an agreement. You know why? Because in order for there to be an agreement, you have to have a live on your channel where I can then in turn win.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? One hand washes the other kind of thing here, sir. God, people.
No, thank you very much, Bad and Beer Casey, man. That's awesome. Thank you. I have not got to try Parker's yet, so now I get to.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just,
Dude, if you get that,
let me know what scent, or just hit me up on IG. We'll take care of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And if you get that dark one, let me know. Let me know how it is. Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah.
I'm not joking with you. You better friggin' let me know how it is.
Of course. Why wouldn't I? That's what we do. We talk about good stuff.
Dude, I don't think a lot of people get Ben sometimes, but Ben is one of the funniest guys in this friggin' community when he talks. He said, "Give it to Chad." Yep, we did. I think you're behind the chat, Nick. Honestly, make sure you're live, sir.
I didn't do anything to him. He just gave it to me.
No, yeah, that's awesome, and that is also what makes this place very cool. Things like that happen on a regular basis.
He was doing it because you have Monopoly money.
Give it to Chad. He's got Monopoly money. We feel bad for him.
Yeah, he's poor and he has Canadian money. Just give him the combo.
Give him something to make him happy. God.
Oh man, that's too funny.
And again, guys, if you're just getting in here to Cold Life 15, we'll save you 15% off. And remember, man, 15% off of a $25 combo. You get what I'm saying here? Like,
that's shipping all day long.
that's shipping. There you go. I won yesterday on the hype. Chad, Fruit Loops is amazing. I got the new scent for my giveaway. Fruit Loops was actually, I think it was Chris from that channel to be named later. He loves that one. Like, he loved the Fruit Loops.
Chris has actually bought damn near every scent that I've ever put out.
Why does that not surprise me?
Well, I mean, but at the same time, he's one of those guys that he's actually got. I believe he's got the berry picker, because I'm wanting to say I sent it out to him as a tester and said, "Hey, man, try this out and let me know what you think." So it's either that one or the Dark Seduction. He may have both of them. Hell, I don't know. I've sent so many of them out. I can't keep up.
All right, so should we do one of the general questions? Hey, let's do the question that nobody ever asks in the beard community. You ready? Never gets asked. What's everybody rocking in beards tonight, boys and girls?
Diesel fuel.
There you go. That'll do it.
Diesel. I have something dark side. Yeah.
You had to do the something. It was
It's
necessary.
the only way I can say it. It's just how it is.
That's it. Every time you say you're wearing it, so now I have to hope you never wear it again. That's great.
Actually, no, it's an amazing scent, and I'll be wearing it lots. So, yeah. You just might have to ignore me or shout over me so you don't hear it.
That Dark Side is a great scent.
It is.
Gary knocked that one out of the park. The
He
light
did.
side is good. He's getting over into my fruity stuff when he gets into that. But the Dark Side, I'll give it to him. That's an original. He didn't steal that one from me.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I love dark scents, so yeah.
Yeah.
And Barbuda,
Wow, Aaron. Way to go dark, dude. Jeez.
wow. I don't know if I like that dark of a scent.
Nicholas Beard Works. Whiskey and Hardtack, Gambling Man. Ooh, that's a good one. Love that one.
I've got
Baja
that.
Watt. Haven't tried them yet.
Beard Works, was it King Oud?
Royal Oud.
You like dark scents? King Oud,
Yeah.
kick, dude.
Yeah, I've wanted to get that one for a while. Beard Watch, Chesapeake. Lost Creek. Squeezed. I got Peaked today. There you go.
I haven't heard of
Tables Grower. Mm-hmm. Johnny Slick Cinnamon Rolls Pomade. Foley Yeti Oil and Butter. Nice. Very nice. Gary's just got some fruity stuff in his beard, apparently. Father Time to go. Currently LCW. Yep, that's right. I'm listening while I shower. Imagine forever burned in y'all's lap. Thanks for that image, Ben. Thank you. Really. I appreciate your devotion to watching me while you shower, but you didn't have to comment while you
I
were.
just wonder if he has a go-kart muffler in there with him or a little guitar or something.
Well, you know he's singing in the shower.
Oh, you definitely.
Like,
Dude,
that's
well,
a
I
given.
mean, if I was his neighbors and he was singing in the shower, I'd be listening. Have you guys heard him yet? That man's good. That man's legendary. Ben's a friggin' rock star. Wait for the puke face. Wait for the puke face.
It's like off Friends where Joey has that one neighbor that sings to him every morning.
Yeah. Well, for me tonight, today during the day, I can reach it, I think. Yep. During the day, I had Valens by Peak CBD. And then tonight, after we get off here, I get all washed up, all that good stuff. I'll be throwing in the berry picker tonight.
Yeah. I think
Why?
that's the
Because it's been hot here. I don't know how to explain this to you guys. I don't like to put anything very heavy in my beard when it's hot outside. That makes sense? It sounded like it made sense to me.
read Jason's comment. Highlight that one. That is funny.
At what point of the shower did he give the stream a thumbs up?
I have comments about that. I'm just going to be.
Oh, that's funny, man.
But again, it's been hot around here. I don't like putting anything too heavy in my beard when it's hot because I feel like my beard is just thick and heavy then, and it's hot. And so Caleb has a very nice light butter. Feels great in my beard. So that's what's going to be going in there tonight.
Show it, Joe. Show the butter.
Sure. Absolutely, I will. Do you want me to play with the butter nipple too?
Yep. That's a big nipple.
See, like, look at that. I mean, like, literally, almost no force goes into that. And this isn't like, I know it's 150 in Jersey today, but this is sitting right in front of my air conditioner. So that's at its normal state. Probably even a little more solid than it normally is, honestly, because I keep my room like an igloo. So
It's a light whipped butter, and one of the reasons I do that is, down here in the South, it's hot, it's humid.
Right.
For 75% of the year, it's muggy as all get out, and you don't want something that is just triple butter labeled hard. You don't want that in your beard,
right.
And it never has a chance to really cling anything. It stays liquid all day long because it's so hot. So you want to be able to put something in there that's not going to weigh you down.
And that's exactly what I was saying just now. It's hot in Jersey. Our humidity is through the friggin' roof. So anything you put in your beard, it's just gonna. If it's something heavy, it's just gonna sit there and I love certain butters, but I just cannot wear them in the summertime. Unless I'm not going anywhere. Like if I'm going to be in my
It's a good
room.
way to ruin a t-shirt, especially when your beard's as long as ours. If we look down, it goes from here in the beard all over the front of your shirt.
Yeah.
And nobody needs that.
I'm contemplating on not shaving until spring.
You should. I'm in the middle of my 5-year challenge. I don't know if MechBeard is still doing it or not, but I'm doing it. 5 years, no shaving. I'm about 2 years in now. Yep.
Man, I got this guy I follow on, I think he's on IG. Jake the Boss Beard, I believe his name is. Dude hasn't shaved in like 500 or 600 days. And he's got a beard. I swear to you, it's down to here.
Oh, see, that's just genetics, man.
Dude just straight up, no shave, nothing. And he's got a mustache down to like here. And his beard just, it's just went crazy.
Does he have
It's
dirty
really
blonde hair? I think I know who you're talking about.
kind of a blondish brown hair. Yeah.
Yeah. And his, no disrespect to Dan, but his beard is 3 times the size of Dan's.
Oh, yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah. And his mustache is like It's got its own zip code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His mustache, I mean, mine comes down to like right up in this area here. His just keeps going. He's got
Yeah.
a full handlebar all the way down into his beard.
Do you know how many comments I get telling me, "Oh, let the mustache grow"? 2 years of letting the mustache grow in, guys. This is it. Okay.
They make Sharpie markers for that, you know.
Like I don't know what else to tell you guys. It won't. This is it. All it does is get longer. It's not getting any thicker. I don't know.
It's kind of like you and Dave Motivation have like split things. His mustache is growing really good. He just can't grow a beard.
Right.
And yours is just the opposite. You got this nice full beard down here, but you just can't grow a mustache.
So if you put me and Dave together, you'd have one badass facial hair situation going on.
Well,
You're
it's like
gonna force me to get into my Photoshop, aren't you? Yeah, this could be a thing.
I would love to see that one.
I like the professor, like this length of beard. I've never really grown it too much bigger than this, but I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see if it happens. My hair grows fast too, so I'm curious to see what will happen in like by next. And I don't know if I'm cutting this or letting this grow as well. So.
I want to hear Walt say one thing not nice, just once. I don't know if it exists in him.
Oh, just private chat him. I'm just kidding. It was there.
It's like, oh no, it does happen. Yes.
Wow, man, the Regard brothers just throw each other right to the wolves.
No, Walt is so nice. He's pretty much Canadian, and he's almost there. Yeah, he just has to apologize for everything.
Logan made a good comment. Beard Laws has an epic beard. Yeah, Beard Laws has a huge, thick, massive beard.
Yeah,
he's on TikTok and he's on YouTube as well. I think he's got a YouTube channel, growing and whatnot. So, yeah, he's massive beard.
I'll do it.
So, the Wilson volleyball thing. I wish I could make this up, but his name was Wilson, right? In the movie, that was his name. He called him Wilson, right?
Yeah, that's who made the volleyball was Wilson.
Yeah. I worked at a brick factory when I was in my younger years, and we worked 12 hours a night, overnight for 13 days straight. And a buddy of mine who worked on the line with me called out, and I was bored. I had nobody to talk to. So I made what's up, buddy? I made my own Wilson out of an old brick, a face mask, a Sharpie marker, and I put a hole in it to stick a cigarette in his mouth. And he was my buddy for the night. What's going on, buddy?
Hi.
It's his 8th birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
I'm only 8 years old, too.
He just acts that way.
But yes, I made my own Wilson to hang out with for a night.
That's awesome.
I gave him a little hole in his mask so he could have a cigarette. I lit the cigarette, too. My manager walked by, my supervisor. As I'm throwing the stones out, he spots it and he, what the hell is that? And I said, Wilson. He was like, what? I said, his name is Wilson. The other guy called out. It's 12 hours in here. I needed somebody to talk to, okay? Leave me alone. Go away.
And he's like, man, all those YouTube guys are right. You are weird, Joe.
This was way before I was a YouTube anybody. Yeah, happy birthday. I thought it was happy birthdays out for the little guy. That was pretty cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll let him know. I'll take him back through the chat here in a little while. Let's show him.
Yeah. But no, man, like I'm so like I got hairy back, I got hairy shoulders, I got hairy arms. Like I'm hairy everywhere except for on my knuckles.
I'm so glad he said knuckles. I'm so glad. That was where that went. I was nervous for a minute. I'm like, well, I mean, things have gone a little bit far on my channel lately, I know, but I was like, wait a minute, hold on, where are we going here?
Well, I'm
we
learning
don't need to go down there. That's a dark, dark road.
Well, I don't know if you caught the last table, We all went down there on the last table, so
I was there. I just kind of stepped back and just did my thing, but I was there.
I don't know how some of these things happen sometimes. Like, I really don't.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, like, it's fun to do and say whatever, but I'm also realizing that I'm on a platform, so I got to tone down just a little bit here. I can't go all out all the time, especially when it's not my channel either.
What? No shade. Listen, the reviewers table is a one of a kind. I've learned this throughout many experiments. There is nothing like the table because it's just those personalities all meshed together makes for a very combustible situation.
Yeah.
Where we for the most part, none of us care. We'll talk about whatever. We really
I
don't.
haven't been on it, but I watch it as often as I possibly can. I'm in there about every week. From a viewer standpoint, that's a blast.
Yeah.
That is really a time to be able to kick back, relax. You're sitting back, everybody's happy, everybody's joking, everybody's having a good time. It's enjoyable from a viewer standpoint.
It's so much fun to do too, but it's not if the conversation's going to blow up. It's when the conversation is going to blow up.
And the thing is, you never know what conversation will be the one that blows up.
Yeah.
Because you never know what the topic's going to be. It's like completely. It's not like these guys get together and go, "Okay, this week we're going to talk about this and this." It's just all these guys getting in and going, "Well, what the hell's going on now?"
Yep.
And they just go with it. And
Actually, I remember the funniest conversation we ever had beforehand. Ken messaged all of us and was like, "So, anybody got any ideas for like topics tonight?" And my response was, "Topics? The hell show do you think this is, Ken? We're gonna be a bunch of pros out here? Do we ever know what the hell we're doing before we hit the button? No, we just go."
Yeah,
Worked so far.
And to me, that's a good thing because you can get free opinions. They're not biased. It's not scripted. It's everybody gives their own opinion of whatever happens to be going on in the community at that time. Whether it's and it's always positive.
Yeah.
You don't get into the drama bull crap that goes on in the community, and I do my best to stay out of it anyway. Like y'all were talking about at the very beginning of the show, no drama, and I didn't even realize there's any drama going on.
Me either.
I'm too busy living my life, doing my thing, and running my little side business over here to worry about what drama is going on.
See,
I try to keep it that way. I don't want to get into drama. I don't care anything about it.
My thing is everything to me is a joke. Like one time I posted my workout thing when I was doing the chin-ups, and I don't know if the person was serious or not, but they were like, "Oh, wow, I'll never get into a fight with you." And I was like, "Dude, I'm a pussy. It's all for show." Like, like to me, everything's a joke. And like when I go on lives and stuff, sometimes, because I wrestled since I was 6 until I was 34. So the wrestler in me, the showmanship still comes out. And sometimes I don't know how to bring it down.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
I swear to God, you will die tonight. Sorry, there's a bug flying around and he's gonna die.
Are you swatting at your gnats again?
Oh yeah. See, this is just where things go apparently when I'm on a screen.
Deodorant goes a long damn way, dude. Just a little bit.
Well, I mean, I've been using your beard products, so is that why?
Well, that sweet berry scent that they got in there. I didn't say it was bug repellent.
He didn't say it was bug repellent.
That's right.
They might like it.
Different brand. Although I do have an oil mixture that I use in the summertime for when I go fishing. It's made out of essential oils. It's called a bug off. I've got it off of some website somewhere. And I'll be darned if that stuff doesn't work better than any kind of off or anything else that I've ever tried. I can put a little bit of it on. I don't have a bug anywhere near me. I might have to
Ben,
the side product.
Ben was the only one of us that looked like he was in shape in real life. Ben benefited from hanging out with us because when he took the pictures and stuff, It was like, big, and then Ben. And it's like, oh, look, Ben looks like normal and normal size, and the rest of us are all fat, out of shape. Like,
Well,
so then,
Ben's got to be skinny to fit in that damn go-kart of his. Well, you ain't going to see no fat guy riding around no go-kart like that.
Well, the thing is you guys kept posting all that delicious food. Like,
yeah.
damn, man. Like,
Welcome to Jersey. I tried telling everybody, man, look, there is literally a restaurant like every corner.
yeah. It's like,
But all right, Caleb, couple of normal questions for you here, sir.
Okay.
Besides your own, which companies do you like to use?
Gary's still in here? Yeah, damn it. I like Chesapeake. No, Gary makes some really great products. I like Chesapeake. One company that probably doesn't get enough recognition for how great his products are, Beard Justice. Beard Justice owners said,
yep.
when it comes to cologne scents, that man owns the market on cologne scents. I bet I've got probably 5 or 6 different bottles off of him. I know I've got one. No, I've got 2. I won't run out of. I keep an extra bottle in stock.
which ones?
Let's see. Mad Max
Yeah.
is one of them. Most Wanted is one of them, and a new one that I got this round that I won't run out of again is Mr. Frost.
I have to give him credit, man. That birthday suit one.
That is the only one I do not like. I've got it and I don't care for it.
Well,
I've got 2-seater. I've got birthday suit. I've got Mad Max. I've got Most Wanted. I've got Freaky Tales. Freaky Tales is a really good one too. But the birthday suit, I think it's the Paris Hilton for men one.
yeah.
I think that is the only one from said that it's just not in my wheelhouse. The product's great, but it's just not in my wheelhouse.
That doesn't surprise me because me and you sound like we have the total opposite scent profiles because you like food, sweet scents. I don't. I like the dark man scents.
Right.
Food and candy scents are my least favorite. So I'm not surprised you saying that at all.
Okay, said Gary. What else do I got? Oh, I won some Iowa Beard Company in the NF Foundation auction the other day.
Okay.
I got it in. It's called Black Pearl, I think it is. That stuff's awesome. Iowa Beard Company's got some really good product.
I haven't got to try them yet.
That's the first that I've had off of them, and their butter is just the way I like it. It's nice. It's smooth. It's got, the Black Pearl's got a really good, it's more of a darker scent to it. And I really enjoy it.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Who did you see that brought you into our little beard world? Was it Dan? It was Dan, wasn't it?
I think I hit Scuba first.
That was either Dan or Scuba. Yeah. One day I want somebody to be like, oh yeah, it was that Jersey. I don't care if they can call me the Jersey jerk off if they want. Just I want one person to say it was me just once. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie about it. No, it wasn't you. No, I think when I first got into it, one of the first videos I watched was Scuba. And of course, you just sit down and watch 50 different videos of Scuba. And then I clicked on Dan C after that. And then shortly after that, I got in with Dave. After Dave, I got to know a whole bunch of people all at one time. I ended up meeting a bunch of reviewers. And I got to talking with them about, hey, I'm thinking about making some product. Do you have any advice, anything? And I even sent some product up to Dan, not for him to actually do a show and review on, but hey, man, I'm looking at starting this up. Let me know what you think. And he actually put my product in a couple of his videos, just kind of off in the background, just so they're there, you see them, or at least
Right.
you saw 'em. And I'm like, okay, he's actually using this stuff. So, okay, evidently I'm onto something. And that's just kind of where it all took off at. And here we are today.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been hearing good stuff about your reblend that you did with the hemp seed and the avocado oil.
The new oil has really done well. I mean, I can tell a major difference in my beard, just how healthy it feels. It's a lot softer now. It seems because I weld for a living.
Oh, okay.
So you can imagine the heat that my face is subjected to on a daily basis.
Well, that and the smoke too.
Right, the smoke and the dust and the oil that gets burnt off all the metal and whatnot.
Yeah.
So if it will last in my beard and hold up till the end of the day to where I can run my fingers through it and it not feel like just a big old bale of hay and be all dried out, then it's doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Okay, question for you. Do you have a wash?
I do not.
So
And
the
I've
question,
actually talked with Gary about this multiple times, and it's just not something I've branched out into yet, because when you start talking about washes and conditioners with the different ingredients that have to be added in, different chemicals that have to be added in for preservative reasons and stuff like
Right.
that, you want it done by somebody that is going to make it up for you. It's going to be done out of house. And I haven't found the right company for me yet to make that product. And it's something that I'm looking at. I'm looking at it for down the road, maybe. But at the same time, that's going to be one of those costly items, when you order a batch of beard wash, you don't get just a couple of bottles. You have to order,
Right.
buckets of this stuff. And
so,
it's a big cost from the overhead point, but it's something that we're looking into later on down the road.
so the question I have for you, if you don't mind answering, doing that kind of work because I worked in construction too. So what wash, like getting all that smoke and all that stuff in there, what wash have you found that has worked the best for you?
The one that I have found that works the best, being that my beard is just nasty every day.
Right.
At the end of the day, my beard has to be washed.
That's
I was
what
gonna
wanna
say
know.
your beard probably takes a beating. Like
It
you're
does.
probably looking for something heavier, right?
I
Stripping.
want something that's going to strip clean
Right.
my beard.
And
I
that's why
got
I'm
enough-
asking you the question.
Right. I've got enough backing in my oil and my butter to replenish my beard to be able to strip it every day.
Right.
So the best for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, I love bearded pup.
Okay.
If you haven't tried them,
Oh,
Mo
Nope.
turned me on to them. Mo the bearded shark turned me on to bearded pup. It is one of the best stripping washes that I have ever had for my beard, because when I get done, my beard feels squeaky clean.
oh
Wow.
really?
Yes.
Cool.
I mean, it gets, and you can literally see it after I lather it up for the first time. I can pull my hands out and it will be a gray color
Right.
from the dirt and the oil and all that's been mixed up in my beard all day long. And the dust flies up. And when I wash it clean, it's nice, it's clear, it's clean. And when I run my hands down through it, you can feel how clean it is and the difference that it makes. So that's a company. I've actually got three different bottles of their stuff in my shower right now in 3 different scents. So
Nice.
that's my go-to stripping wash. For conditioners, I like to condition it afterwards. I've got Gary's Ultra that is my go-to. I started off with what was it? The one that Scuba and Dan C did all the time. They changed the formula up.
Scotch Porter.
Scotch Porter.
Yeah, Scotch Porter. Okay. I've still got a bottle of the original Scotch Porter in my
I
shower.
never got to try the original one.
Great
ever.
stuff. Great stuff. But they changed their formula up and the new stuff does not work as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I actually stepped away from the Scotch Porter and I tried Gary's
Bearded pup.
Pup.
Not bearded puck. P-U-P. Vato. Look at Vato showing up like he's slick last minute because he knows there's one giveaway left. Slides in here.
Yeah.
But Gary's Ultra, I know he's got a new conditioner out. I have not had a chance to try it yet.
Yeah,
I imagine I'll be putting the order in for it here in another week or so. I talked to him about it about probably 2 weeks ago when I was down in Florida. And but yeah, the Ultra is probably the best conditioner I've got so far. So
Hey, Chad, has any director approached you about playing Jesus in the next Passion of the Christ movie? Wow.
No, not yet. Fingers crossed. I would really, you know, it would be awesome. My one buddy is an actor. He brought it up and like, it's so far fetched, but he's like, Chad, they're making a Hulk Hogan movie with Chris Hemsworth. You have to play Macho Man. Like, get a tape, get audition. I don't care what you have to do, but you gotta play that role.
dude,
That
you
would be
can do
fantastic. That would be great.
You could totally pull that off.
Yeah, that's what I want. But unfortunately, we can't fly anywhere right now, so might have to do a Zoom meeting.
Oh hell, just go on a hiking trip and walk across the border. Nobody ever know it anyway.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
They do it on our southern border all day long. Ain't no reason y'all can't do it on the northern border.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's almost that time to wrap things up here. As you know, 10:30 is the hard out on the sit down, so I can go make sure Sam actually goes to bed. I've actually threatened recently to disconnect all power to her room, so we're getting to the point where I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a switch in my room. Well, I can just be like, oh wait, hold on, it's 10:30, click, and then I'll hear her come running up the stairs to complain about it. I'll be like, oh, it's bedtime.
You know, they have a switch out now that you can plug into her wall that will be able to be shut on and off by your cell phone. That is a thing.
I know that now. I know that now.
I've got a 13-year-old daughter. I know these things too.
Wait, what's the new stuff? I have a bottle of the new stuff in my shower and I stopped using it. Bought amazing conditioner at Walmart called Tresemme Pure Pro Pure, best conditioner for my beard ever. And it's only $6 for a bottle. I don't know.
I know the Tresemme is what my wife uses for her hair, but I don't know the ingredient list or anything like that for it. So I'd have to look into it.
Well, hey man, everybody's different. I know if I use normal conditioner on my beard, it feels like crap afterwards.
Yeah, like
I always make mine real greasy.
Mine will be dry, like just like almost breaking off the hairs.
Not watching the fight. Not unless I can find it somewhere for free. I'm not watching the fight. Sorry, guys.
Tomorrow you can watch all the highlights for free on YouTube.
Yep.
You ain't gotta wait tomorrow. Just wait till after midnight.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it'll be on first thing. As soon as the fight's over with, it'll be out.
Yep. The main event is scheduled for 11, which means probably like 12 actually. And by, I don't know, 12:45, as soon as the fight's all done with, it'll be up on YouTube somewhere instantly.
Somewhere, yeah.
So, all right. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and do this last giveaway here. Like I said, Caleb was cool enough to come through with 3 different giveaways. He also made the code LIFE15. He also gave away, technically speaking, Caleb did 8 giveaways tonight because he gave away 5 oils with 5 different orders tonight as well.
And those ones aren't even released.
Yep. So, like, boom. You guys, in other words, everybody should have been here. So now, we're going to do this last giveaway, boys and girls. So, by now, I would hope everyone knows, but if not, I'm going to get yelled at. So let's go through the rules one more time. All right? We're going to do a random number generator. Please, only enter once. Remember, the internet prioritizes your answer on your screen. So as Vato, because Vato's here, okay? Yeah. There he is. Good job, Vato. Thank you. There he is. Good job. Enter once. If not, you get prioritized. Don't cry. There you go. And remember, wait for the dots. Wait for the number range. All right. So we got 30 of you in here. All right. Let's do random number 85 to 100. 85 to 100. Go. I got to keep them on their toes. You know what I mean? I got to keep them on their toes.
If I win, I will pay it forward to Bearded Vato, says Bearded Vato.
Vato. Vato's going to pay it forward to Vato. Good job. Good job. That's a good call.
You should pay it forward to Kato.
Russ said thanks. Hey, this is what I do. I thank y'all. Y'all are the ones that make all this possible. So
It was cool to hang out with you. Like I've talked to you in the chats and stuff, but it was cool to hang out with you on the screen.
it is. I've enjoyed it. I've had a blast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dig it.
Dig it.
That was actually pretty good. It wasn't bad.
I just got to get angry. I already got a deep voice.
But aren't you like Eric Bana? You're always angry.
Yeah, I mean that's my secret. That's my secret. I don't have to get anything. I'm just always here. Are you guys really gonna make me do this one more time? I'm searching. I'm like Santa Claus. I'm checking it twice. All right. So Chad, please throw up some dots for me because I don't see a winner yet.
Well, we
I don't
don't
know
throw
if
out
Doug
some
said
dots.
it. I don't know if Doug said it or not. If you win tonight, just hit me up on my Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, hit me up on barkersbeards.com. Just go down to the contact. It'll shoot you an email address for me, and you can hit me up through the email address. I just need to know where to send it to, whether you want an oil and butter bomb, and then I need to know what scent you want, and we'll hook you up.
I see. Hold on. I think some numbers just came in because StreamYard's running really slow on my end for some reason. So hold on. I just had some numbers come in. All right, never mind. Before the dots, we have a winner. The winning number was 93. It came in at the very last second.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, it goes to your good friend over there, your good buddy, old pal. Hey, Daniel, how you doing tonight, sir? Dan C., the man in the building.
What's up, Dan?
The win goes to Mr. Lewis, though, with a last-second slide.
He's snipering. He sniped that one.
He sniped that one. He did. He sniped it. He saw me going, I don't see the number, and he started going back over going, who didn't put what numbers in?
You got this right. He pulled a Vinny P.
Yeah. Vinny P, man, he's so funny.
And he's paying it forward to Vato.
There you go, Vato.
There you go, Vato. Vato gets a win tonight.
And I didn't think Vato had any friends.
It's funny, me and him have an ongoing joke because every time I go in to type in Vato, it wants to autocorrect to Kato. Like every time. It's so annoying. So maybe his one friend is Kato.
So there you go. Vato hasn't gotten to try Barker's Beard yet, so now he will get to try it for the first time. There you go.
Hit me up. Let me know what you want.
All right, guys. So it is just about that time. But before we wrap things up, first of all, I want to say, Caleb, thank you so much for coming on and being an absolutely amazing guest. I mean, you brought a code. You brought extra oils for orders. You brought 3 combos to give away, dude. You're absolutely amazing, man. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I had a blast, and we'll have to do it again for sure.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. Of course. Gabagool said it. Chad, I was going to thank you for being here, but then I realized that Chad has missed like the last 4 out of 5 we've done. So I'm not going to thank Chad for finally showing up and being part of the show. Just saying.
I'm just saying, well, one, I was hiking, but no, I love being on the sit down. It's so much fun. Like me and Joe, we just click. We bounce off of each other so good. I love being on the sit down. Look forward to it every Sunday. And it was awesome being with you, Caleb, getting to know you because, like I said, talked to you in the chat lot. So it was great to be on screen with you.
Definitely, totally enjoyed it, and we'll be sending you some product here before long. So
yeah. Uh-huh. I got to go figure out what I want because everyone's talking about that leather berry scent.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. But I don't know. I know Chad from talking to him. You'd have to be willing to step outside your comfort zone because that's what I had to do with this one. And it's nice. It's really nice, but it is not my normal, sir.
we'll see what happens. Yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah.
People that are able, I mean, like, who orders peach cobbler to go in their beard? You've got to be able to step out of your comfort zone. And people that have, I'm getting comments left and right, man, that smells awesome. Well, yeah, it smells just like peach cobbler. But
Well,
it's
apparently,
it's not a woodsy scent. It's not a tobacco or a leather scent. It's something different. You got to step out and try it.
apparently, I should be ordering more food scents for my beard because Nicole seems to really like all the food ones. She gets like she thinks they're amazing, and she wants me to wear those. So yeah, it's gonna have to be more food scents now. Definitely got to make this happen. But so yeah, Chad, thank you for being here tonight, sir. And Chad's right, we do work very well together, and that's why it was a no-brainer to ask Chad to be part of the sit down. And yeah, man, guys, thank you again so much. You guys know how I do it around here. Thank you to anybody who spent 5 minutes here, 2 hours here, whatever, man. If you take any time out of your night to come over and watch my live streams, it means the absolute world to me. You know, there's 8 million other things you could do tonight, but you decided to come hang out with us, and that means a lot. So until next week, your viewers table's on Prax channel this week, by the way, so don't forget that. But until next week for the sit down, Caleb, Chad, thank you, and you guys have a great night. Stay safe out there, guys.